Okay, so I'm going to be putting on a new heater AC faceplate and the window guard. It started out, I wasn't going to, but it started out, this is the old window guard, and I started cleaning up and I was like, oh my gosh, I really can't clean it up, and it's broke in a couple places. So I went to originally just buy a new cover, but for just like a few dollars more, I could get the faceplate too. So I found this on eBay for 26 bucks, brand new. And so we're gonna replace the old. Okay, so to get to this, I was already changing out the center console. If you're not familiar with changing out the center console, I do have a video on that. Okay, so let's get this off. I've got this fan switch out of here, which was easy enough. Maybe. There it goes. Now I gotta take off this faceplate. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay, so it's not easy to get to, but there's a couple screws right there and right there that I'm gonna have to take off. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have to set the camera down, but this is Phillips. I'm gonna take these two screws out and then we'll see what we got. Okay, now with those two screws out, okay, I think I can just jimmy this off here. I'm sorry, let me move my lighting here where it's a little better. Okay, maybe that's a little better for the lighting for the audience. Now, I'm sorry, I just keep showing the back of my hand here, but okay, here we go. And then there we go. Okay, so there's the old one. And there's what that looks like. Okay, so I was able to slide this past those knobs once these two screws were removed. I just slid right past the knobs and came right out. Okay, so I wanted to show, just for fun, the old one. So here's the old one. It's pretty wore down. It's not just dirty, but it's missing a lot of its finish. And of course, like I discussed, the plate is just, it's broke, and this is actually burnt because this was near the ashtray. Something happened that burnt. But here's the new one, and I think this is hilarious. You can see the artwork on it is just a little bit different, but that's okay. I think that's kind of funny, but it looks really nice. And of course, there's the clear cover for it all. And so, yeah, I'm just really pleased with this new one and how that looks. There's the new versus the old. So very happy with that. Okay, so while this is all apart, I'm trying to do this through my camera, so it's not easy. Okay, I'm going to clean up these knobs and get them to look a little better. So I'm going to set the camera down, and I'm just going to give these a good scrubbing, get them cleaned up. They're in pretty good shape, they're just dirty. Okay, so I just used an old toothbrush, and it was an old one. It's not one that I'm going to turn around and use in my mouth. So those knobs cleaned up great. I'm not going to replace them or anything. That would definitely be a pain in the butt, but not going to do that. So let's get that faceplate, the new one, back on here and see what happens. Okay, so I'm getting ready to put the new faceplate on, and I realized that I did forget to mention there is two screws for the fan switch, which go right there, like that. Okay, so there's 4 screws on the back of this thing, and okay, I am going to put this on now, and it's just gonna jimmy over those. Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this and hold the camera at the same time. Probably not. Okay, I do need my other hand, but you see how this is just going to slide over there. All right, it's starting to come already. All right, so I'm going to set this camera down for just a second, but sorry, but you see what's going on. I do have a camera stand, but I can't jimmy it in such a way to do all this. So okay, so once I freed up my second hand, it went right on. What I had to do was just kind of squeeze these together, but that got it. So okay, so I do got those two screws back on, one and then down there. And so now I take the fan switch and get it back there, and you can see where its two screws go. Okay, so I'm going to set the camera down and put in those two little screws right there. Okay, so I've got the two fan screws and the two faceplate screws, which are right behind there, and I'm really happy with the way this looks. Oh, I keep forgetting about the light. I'm sorry there. So next, excuse me. Okay, let me find a place to put this light. I'm going to mount the plastic cover here. Okay. So this plastic cover, it actually snaps on there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on, and I can't do it and see through the camera at the same time. I'm sorry. Let me set it down. Okay. So now I got the plastic cover snapped into place, and there it is. So when I put the console back on, this will it's got three screws holding it to the console, and yeah, that looks really sharp. Oh my gosh, best $26 I ever spent. What a difference. Wow, what a difference. So much better, so much more gooder. All right, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I've got plenty of other videos out there where I'm working on this C3 Corvette and a 3rd gen Camaro and a few other miscellaneous things. So thanks for watching and have a great day.